This is Jamie Valvano with the Kentuckiana Friends of V. Excited to announce Monday, October 28th will be KFOV Day. Our annual golf outing will be taking place at the beautiful University of Louisville Golf Club. And ESPN Louisville will be hosting our second annual Day of Donations. Kentuckiana Friends of V is a 501c3 dedicated to funding local cancer research and related initiatives. Foursomes are still available, as well as other sponsorship opportunities. For more information on how to get involved, visit KFOV.org. We'll see you October 28th at the course or on the air.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner. We got Steve. We're going in 30, buddy. LS number 225-6125. Equal housing lender.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
They don't get back. He was look at the steal. Here's the steal. 3-on-1. Now my goodness. Marcus Mason. And you certainly are in love with him here in Louisville. Marcus in the open floor. Incredible.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for R is Maven. You're about midway to the midday with R is Maven. And you can call in or lay back and just listen to R is Maven. So sit back and relax and watch Maven.
Broadcasting live from the Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyer Studios. Time for Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. And sorry, Nikki, you just got booted from the YouTube channel. Sucks to be you. Steve Rummage is in the county. Nikki V in the booth.
Well, hey, good for the people watching YouTube, you know. No, Nick, I'm sorry.
I thought Nikki started looking forward to being on the camera.
I was gonna say, I look cute today, man. Come on. I look cute every day, but especially.
Well, that's the
today.
thing. When Nick fixes up, like, it really is aggravating because it's like, man, he's
which
good looking dude.
Which is exactly what the most aggravating thing is, isn't it, Steve?
It is.
And people
it's like, man, you're really presentable, good looking dude, man.
And people act like we're the bad guys for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, you're giving Nick a hard time. He should do better.
Do better, man.
Do better, Nicky.
God.
Harsh, but
so you said it. You said Steve's in the county. I was coming home. Everybody knew on Friday. Well, if you know me, you know if I don't do too many.
When vacation's over, it's over.
Drive. Well, now that I fly, driving vacations, which is what this one was.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time, I'm like, we're done here, right? Are we done here? So, here's my thing. We were going to get up at about 5:00 this morning, head on home. Elijah's got a game tonight. I'm going to make it there to, Fern Creek Bullet East. All the stuff's going on. And it's about 8:00. And I'm like, why are we just going to stay here till 5:00 in the morning to leave? I was like, let's just go now. So we jumped in the car and just headed on home.
Especially when there's multiple possible drivers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And there was. So it's like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, let's get on out of here. Traffic's going to be easy overnight. I mean, we got home in like 9 hours flat. Like, it was like,
that's the spirit of Mr. Maven. Just he wakes up and he's gone.
Yeah, no, and like I said, when I'm driving, now if I'm flying, I don't bother me because I'm like, dude, it's a quick, whatever, man, hour and 30-minute, even though, it's still, probably 4 or 5 hour time to get to the airport, wait at the airport,
right,
fly, blah, all that stuff, but still, it just don't feel that. I don't care then, but yeah. So we efficiently got home overnight and was like, took turns sleeping a little bit. It was like, we're fine. Now we got all day. We're here. So it's like,
were you so happy to get home?
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, as I'm pulling into my house at, 7:00 or whatever, 7:15, I was like, man, we were going to leave at like 5:36. I'm like, we would be like an hour and a half into the trip right now. Like, I'm already home. It's like, God, what a great idea, man. Yeah. So anyways, here we are, man. And ready to go back in town and ready to hit the ground running, man. Big weekend. It's been a big week for Louisville in general, with Coach Kelsey, with the basketball team getting out there talking and everything. And then we got a big one tomorrow.
Well, let's first do this. Nicky V in the booth.
They want the boot. I want to see how long you can hold the note. That was pretty good. Yeah, man. I'm excited for this weekend.
Status check?
Do what?
Status check?
I'm pretty good. I feel pretty good. Less sick than usual than I've been this week, so feeling better.
So when you say less sick, what have you been doing to improve your health?
I've just been drinking vitamin C like a mofo, like just chugging it and trying to eat healthier. So dude, check this out, man. Wait. Still got to eat my beet. I eat a beet every day for blood pressure, but I also got where's my spinach frittata. Got my spinach frittata.
Why did you scoff, Steve?
Nothing. No, I was just he's
spinach frittata.
A lot of
chicken sausage, healthy breakfast right here, and then wait for it. Salmon and mixed greens for lunch. Boys trying. The boys trying.
Right, good for you.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be nice.
I was gonna say, don't be shamed over the baby steps.
He's like, here's my beets for my blood pressure, and this is for I got this for my sinusitis.
No, Steve pisses me off because his blood pressure is like, as much as like we've heard him whine about his health and everything like that, his blood pressure is like perfect. It's like 115 over like 8.
No, it really isn't. It is weird. It really is like an anomaly. I'm like, there's no way. Like every time they're like, no, your blood pressure's great. I'm like, check it again. Like your scoffs or your things.
I was mine. If like a mosquito bites me, it's shooting off of my body. Like, it's tapped into a geyser.
I was waiting on you to clap back at Steve because Steve, I mean, just the relief of him saying my beets for my blood pressure versus my pill box for my blood pressure.
Good for him.
So I was waiting.
I take one of those too. But,
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we at? Where are we at right now, Steve? Are we on Kelsey watch? Are we on Kelsey clapbacks? The Javon Hadleys, the Chucky Hepburns, or are we in football mode?
I know,
because the second hour I am going to do kind of a pre-show. So just just so you know that. But you can get it.
That works. No, that works, because I was going to say, am I allowed? I know it's the day before the game, but am I allowed to be, after yesterday, am I allowed to be a little excited about basketball today? Like, I don't even know if that's fair.
I'm assuming the phone lines are open. 8150-93.9. I'm assuming I have a sound sheet from all ACC Media Day.
No, that you don't have. Sorry. I ran out of time. I didn't cut it up. I dubbed all of it, but I didn't cut it up. I can tell you right now, got 15 minutes with him, Javon Hadley, and Chucky Hepburn at the podium. I've got about 12 minutes of him with the field of 68 guys.
The minions cut it up
because I didn't delegate it. I was kind of lazy yesterday. I'm gonna take the L on this one, Marcus. I didn't delegate. And I should have just done it myself because I was the one who dubbed it all. I did have enough initiative to go find all of the sound and dub it, which I had to. I couldn't download it. I had to dub 45 minutes of stuff yesterday. But then after I got done dubbing it, I just was like,
You should have put it on somebody.
I should have. Or I should have just, gave him a tug and did it myself. But I did it.
Okay, so what?
To be 100% honest.
Relying purely on memory, Steve.
Also have him with the ACC now.
What quotes, what comments or quotes or moments out of ACC Media Day excite you the most?
Okay, well, let me go here then. Let me say this. Listening to Drew Diener this morning, talking with Luke Hancock.
Okay.
And I think Luke Hancock said it best when he said, you can just, I'm not quoting him verbatim, but essentially he was saying you can just feel the appreciation oozing off the players and the coach. Now let me tell you why that's important to me, because you know where Steve Rummage goes with that. Like, okay, well, that's cute and sentimental. I don't care.
I thought you were going to wait a little while to go straight for that one.
Yeah. But let me tell you why I don't do that, because I watched those interviews just like Luke Hancock. Luke Hancock sat there with him. And when Luke Hancock says you can feel just the appreciation that they have, that also means you can feel that they understand the weight of expectations at Louisville, and they're embracing every single one of them. I just, what I gather every time he talks, he is in Coach Kelsey, or every time a player talks, or a Chucky Hepburn or a Javon Hadley yesterday, it was just so a case in prior. When you listen to those guys, when you watch the Cardinal commitment video that come out, was it the day before yesterday, the 15-minute Cardinal
Cardinal commitment.
Yeah, Cardinal commitment. And Kenai Ruth looks into the camera and says, just win. That's what I do. No, actually, and then he changed it. He says, no, actually, just win. That's what we do at Louisville. Just win. And it's like, okay, they're embracing, like, they know what they're getting into. Like, and some of the players, it kind of fed off over the last 3-4 years-ish, that it was like, I don't know, even that year with like Pegues and stuff, like it and I'm not blaming any of the players by no stretch, but just does it make sense what I'm saying when I say it almost felt like they thought they would have a pass? Like, even last year, there were times where I'm like, are you guys kind of buying into this? And I know
the victim.
Coach, and Coach is saying it, and listen, and you said it on the air. I mean, I know you caught some flack, obviously being a former player, and it was like, well, but you said it on the air. You said, the one thing I don't like is this was early. Was don't keep giving them the victim crutch.
Right.
And there was a little bit of that with the players. You could see it almost like, well, they felt like they were in a rebuild. These guys don't feel like they're in a rebuild.
100%.
These guys feel like they're a Louisville basketball team with normal Louisville basketball expectations. And that's where they're headed into.
Yeah, there's no victim talk.
Does that whole thing kind of make sense about what I'm saying and where it goes into when you hear them talk?
Yeah, because again, when you start changing, when you start going into adult transfer portal,
yeah,
it's a different type of human. Not to mention, okay, they're already massively adultish, right?
Yes.
It's the 100% opposite of any victim thing, right? And so okay, take their personalities, take their age and maturity and experience, and then add in a cyborg level programming in practices. Yeah. What I was talking about, like, what if? And this is just an example. What if every 13 minutes of a show, I said, Steve, what are you appreciative of? Right now, Steve, what are you appreciative
of? The weather.
Nikki, what are you appreciative of?
The fact that I'm eating healthier.
Okay. Steve, imagine a practice where you're getting hit with that every 13 minutes. You're almost like, it's almost zombie programming-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like how much he says, appreciate right now. Then you get back to work. Hey, take a second, stop, and look at look at your jersey. Go over there and look in the mirror right now. Look at Louisville across your chest. Okay, get back to practice. Mm-hmm. So after, when you saw how often he was doing that, how often he brings it up in his interviews, it's like, it's a heavy level of psychological, of a good sports psychology programming too. So when Luke says you can feel it, it's because it's being reinforced over and over and over and over again. So yeah, it's definitely, and it's kind of like it's a reprogramming of the program.
Well, and we talked about this the other day, Marcus, and I'll kind of bring this conversation to the radio. And we've talked about this before, but every time Pitino talks now, it seems that this is kind of reminded. I said it I don't even think I said anything about it on the air, but I did tweet about it. It was kind of like, I don't think Louisville fans take that bait anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, go to the Kentucky game then, man. Like that's fine. Right. Like, I mean, I feel you, whatever, man. You like Pope, you go to the Kentucky game. But what it has done is, for the first time since Rick Pitino's gone, it feels like a new era of Louisville basketball. And what I mean by that is Chris Mack's team had a lot of Rick Pitino holdovers, and there was still a little bit of us that even with Chris Mack, and we liked Coach Mack, and I think Coach Mack could have worked here had circumstances been different. But we still were kind of like reaching back for Rick a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it was like,
even if conversationally, yep, I understand.
Yeah, you get what I mean? It was like, this is good, but not bad.
But you're just trying to hold things together, though.
Exactly. Yeah. And we're still under a dark cloud, and we're going, nothing feels right.
Yeah, everything has been patchworked.
Well, then that goes to hell in a handbasket, and we're like, okay, well, this is not good. Then we have the year that's kind of the tweener year with Mike Pegues, who did a good job trying to hold the thing together, man. And I always give kudos to Mike Pegues for doing that. And then you get Kenny Payne here, and Kenny Payne still got mostly Chris Mack's guys, and then they're not very good on top of it. Yeah. And then you get all the and it's like, okay, this is not working. And you could tell early. And then, you get a little bit of hope with the recruiting class. And you're like, okay, well, it's just not going to work. Now, though, you have no holdovers. This feels like, because even Kenny Payne's first year, before he even started coaching, it was, well, they didn't keep Dre Davis. So they kept this guy. There was already a
fight over
what be in the program, This year, there's nobody. Shout out to Aiden McCool, man, the one last standing. We'll keep Aiden.
I was wondering if you were going to clean that up.
Yeah. We'll keep Aiden. But there's this team has a completely new identity, and you want to know what identity it has? A Pat Kelsey identity. This is Pat Kelsey's program. For the first time, it feels like, okay, it's taken 5-6 years, but we finally, and then when Rick Pitino does the stuff he's kind of, just the Kentucky thing. While I don't think Louisville fans are as furious as some want them to be about it, I do think it kind of helps Louisville fans kind of like, okay, yeah, I think we're done here. Like not that not that Louisville fans don't.
Yeah,
I think most of them are like,
way,
yeah, we appreciate Coach Pitino, dude. Like my most people's favorite memories in basketball, I mean, at a certain age group or during that time frame. But it's kind of like, okay, but we're good. We don't really want you back anymore, do that. And it's like Pat Kelsey has a united fan base behind him, and he has his program. And yesterday just was another solidifying where it was like, no, Louisville basketball is different now. Like, this is a new era of Louisville basketball, and it feels like it. It feels different.
And include that the game, like, how much has the game changed from the day Rick Pitino left?
Oh God, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Marcus, we believe he got marched out of there for the most part because of why? One press conference where he called Nike out.
Yep.
For paying players.
Yep.
And now it's open.
You're right.
Open season.
This is actually a different sport. It's a different system. College, NIL, 3-point line. You're like it's a different sport since he's been gone.
100%.
A portal, just everything is different now. So it's like, okay, this is a complete fresh start from style. It's a complete fresh start from how you do it, what you're allowed to do. It's just a different day and age, like a whole new day, and like a whole new day.
Well, speaking of a whole new day, not to shift gears too much here, but can I interest you in the number 4 player in the country?
I don't know. If he's a transfer,
I mean,
I only do transfers now.
Yeah. Well, if I can interest you in the number 4 player in the country, he is on his way to Louisville, or maybe even here already for a visit. Just hang out there, and then
just kick around a little bit, check out the city.
Yeah.
Weather's perfect. You know how I feel about the weather, Steve.
I mean, the weather's beautiful. and I don't know, I mean, if you like number 15 players in the country who are down to 3 schools, Texas, Louisville, and Duke. Yeah, and like maybe, if the
CC
ends end up committing to Duke, that there's a good chance he won't go to Duke. Oh, hey, did the Boozer commit? Did the Boozer twins commit this morning?
They did.
Oh, they went to Duke. Interesting. So I don't know, and there's word that maybe him and Nate, maybe number 15 and number 4 kind of want to play together. And now all of a sudden, out of left field, nobody even knows where it came from. Number 4's at Louisville this weekend, hanging out, kicking it. If you're into that type of stuff,
so recruiting's still a thing?
Yeah, well, we still do a little bit of recruiting around these parts. So I mean, if you like the number 1 guy, he was here last week, but whatever.
So let me get to the phone lines really quick. CC, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hey guys, question here. Are players transferring and decommitting actually an indication that depth is built or being built? And maybe it's not apparent yet on the field. It hasn't translated. Maybe not time to just jump ship, and just hit the panic button just yet.
Yeah. No, appreciate the call. With us.
You say what?
That's the hell what we're talking about.
You know what I was gonna say, Steve? I was gonna be snarky. I was gonna say, CC, I've read that comment. You Nikki, you've done this longer than me. Steve, you've done it as long as me. I think longer too. But you ever just know that there's a phrase that somebody is not going to stop until they get this phrase uttered on every platform: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Nikki show, Bob show, Diener show, Ennis show, Louis Rabeau show. That I was gonna, over my dead body, does a show exist that I'll say decommits and transfers and get my point across? And I still didn't really get the point.
Well, no, I don't. I don't think anyone is. I don't think anyone's panicking over a high school decommit. I mean, no.
Is that what the question was?
I think is what he's saying is he's saying his high school was like, you had the decommitment of Josh Johnson, and if you get a transfer out like a Devin Neal, is that proof that actually there might be some depth that's being built there that we
I didn't understand what I
see.
I had been seeing that phrase across every platform, but I did not.
Well, there is a little bit of no, and I don't think that's what CC was saying. I think he's saying like, hey, maybe that means there's actually like some dudes here that we're. But yes, I have, while I've kind of disconnected a little bit this week, I have noticed the rush to
make that into
the high school recruiting rankings aren't good enough. Okay, well, I mean, you're not cool with them having one of the top 3 transfer class and getting 12, 13 dudes that they like, and because guess what, if you get a small class, it's not going to be a very highly ranked class. Like, that's how it's going to work. But like, there's just kind of that rush to. I have noticed that it's just like
that. See that?
Like, so this week,
that's why I didn't understand.
High school recruiting is the end all be all.
Yes, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't know how I was going to.
No, that's there. That's there. You're right. I don't think that's what CC was saying.
Okay.
I think he was saying maybe that's because you do have some good depth there. I mean, you do have guys in the middle that, we don't see them yet, but I mean, you hear the names like Micah Carter, you see the guys, you hear Woo Spencer this weekend gets his name called for the first time, really, like, there are dudes that you're like, oh yeah, we got that guy, and we got that guy.
3-on-3.
Oh yeah, we got that guy.
Listen, 3-on-3. You get one pick today. Nikki, who are you picking in the first round?
Chucky Hepburn.
Football or basketball?
This is you know what this is?
We're going back and forth too quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we talking about?
This is
Tyler Shuck.
Listen, this is basketball, right?
Okay.
This is basketball, and this is a mock draft.
Oh, all right. I'll go with Chucky.
Nikki goes first.
Chucky.
He goes Chucky. Steve?
Kaysen.
Damn.
Who do I want now? Y'all, that was so stupid, Marcus.
Why'd
you go third? Yeah, really. Well, we could snake draft it.
I was just, because it's the mock. In the real one, I'm gonna be like, remember, I let y'all go first in the mock draft. Who would I pick? Who would I pick for my first in the draft?
Well, it doesn't matter, because I've taken Kaysen already, so my team's gonna win. We're playing street ball. My team's perfect. Look, he's gonna try to outthink the room and be like, I'm gonna take Rain Smith. I'll be like, okay, well, your team sucks. So
I'll probably go James Scott.
I was like, your team's bull.
Okay, that's we'll have to come back and revisit that.
I got Case in first round, so we're gonna have to now we got to revisit that.
I said this was a mock draft, Steve.
Hey, we're just gonna revisit this whole thing. Steve got.
No, I kind of want to see this one through, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Steve got Case in.
Okay, you're up next.
No, it's snake draft.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah, no, Marcus,
okay.
you would get a.
So I got James Scott, and look, I'm gonna pull a Steve. I'll go Corn.
Oh my God. I mean, that's an okay pick, but I cannot believe you let it come back to me and let me get Terrence Edwards.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping you were going to pass on Fats.
Holy cow. Okay, so now I've got Kaysen and Fats. So
Okay.
Damn, how did we let Steve get Kaysen
Go
and
ahead.
Fats? All right, well, then now I get 2 picks. So I'll go with Noah Waterman and Javon Hadley.
And you let me have a Bubakar. Oh my God, I'm killing y'all. I'm killing y'all. My team is going to win by so many points that they're going to kick me out of the park. They're going to, you can't be here.
No. If I got Rain, Corin, and James, what do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Steve,
Are
like
you
you got a great team, but I don't think Marcus and I's team
Are
is
you
that
crazy,
bad.
Steve? James can guard Kaysen.
On what planet?
Earth.
Where is he a Monstar?
James can guard everybody.
God's young little rear end ain't guarding nobody.
Who
child?
Who on your
Javon
team?
Hadley and
Who
Chucky
on your
Hepburn
team?
had good things to
You
say
think
about him.
Bubakar can stay in front of Corin?
You want to hear
it?
Do I think a
Beyond you two, who is the guy that steps into the facility every single day and makes everybody around him better?
I would say for my answer, James Scott. I mean, he's young, but he's an old soul. He plays, the game the right way. Doesn't try to, do too much. Doesn't try to, be somebody he's not.
I like the answer.
Yeah,
He's talented.
I think he can be a pro.
Yeah.
I said this when I saw him in Charleston last year. Like, I honestly think he can be a
No
pro.
question.
At some point.
And he's learning from all of us. I mean, we've
Yeah.
all been around the block. We all know, even though we're not all, traditional 5 men, but we all know how to, stretch the floor, how to, coach younger guys like James and, Kanai and those type of guys. And, I think Coach Kelsey's brought a, experienced group in that can help those younger guys, step into those bigger roles for us.
And I agree with it. I'm gonna say James Scott too. He's been the type of player, on defense. He's always talking to me. Hey, what do you want to do on defense? What do you want to do on this type of coverage? And when you got a big man like that talking to you about those, as a point guard, as a defender, like a nasty defender like I am, you love that because you want to be on the same page as your teammates and you want to be involved and make sure you're on the right page.
I bet he starts.
How the hell though? How the hell did we let Steve get?
Quick start.
Quick commercial break.
I mean, he's the best player on the team. So, hey, your team went. Nobody picked Roots.
93.9 The Ville.
BetMGM presents Upping the Action with Jamie Foxx.
Yo, hockey's here, and it's colder than ice, like cold. But with BetMGM, I can heat the game up with overs, unders, parlays, and money lines, all from the comfort of my 102-degree hot tub. Now I'm really putting fire on the ice. This hockey season, download the BetMGM app.
And get up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. U.S. promotional offers not available in Nevada, New York, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. for New York. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. Puerto Rico, call 1-800-981-0023. West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
Hey, Card fans. Attorney Sam Aguiar here, proud partner of U of L Athletics and ESPN Radio Louisville. Car wrecks can be a nightmare, and insurance companies are just going to make it worse. But when you're part of our team, we take care of those hassles so you can focus on getting better. We've helped thousands of Card fans get life-changing results on their claims, and it would be an honor to work for you too. So if you've been hurting a car, give us a call at 502-888-8888 or check us out online at demandsam.com. And go Cards!
Stronghold makes light work of heavy metal. We're looking for more heroes to join our...
Sent you some PK clips. Zachy C did cut some.
Workers, welders, sales positions, and more. You'll get weekly pay, 401k, health and dental benefits, other perks, bragging rights for working on products that'll outlive us all. Apply at strong-hold.com/careers.
Yeah. James just loaded it. So.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Pretty soon, turning on the heat in your house will be a common event. If you're not sure your heating system is ready for the winter months ahead, it may be time to call who we call at the station DFH Company. This month, when you buy a complete Train system from DFH, you'll receive a 10-year parts and labor warranty and 18-month special financing. And you'll finally have the temperature just right in that hard-to-heat-up room this winter. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH Company today about a Train comfort system at 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
So you just started working and you're finally on your career journey, but with student loans, rent, groceries, you need every dollar to be working for you. That's why Commonwealth Credit Union created Power Checking, the incredible all-in-one account that powers your spending, and with built-in high-yield savings, grows your balance at the same time. No minimums, no limits. Visit ccuky.org/power to learn more. Power Checking only from Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you different. Insured by NCUA. Call us at 1-800-228-6420 for details.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Sports fans, touchdown at Boom Bars. Enjoy gourmet pizzas, handcrafted cocktails, and the best game day atmosphere in town. Boom Bars in the Highlands, West Fort Village, J-Town, Jeffersonville, and E-Town.
When it's time to replace your heating and air system, we know people want options. That's why they'll always get a free second opinion on replacements with BJ Heating and Cooling. Plus, for a limited time, get up to $2,000 tax credit with the new Bryant system. Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Looking for new flooring to increase your home value? Hi, I'm Doug Corfage with Corfage Floor Covering. We'll come to your home with samples and give you advice and suggestions on a product that fits your needs and budget. Call me on my cell phone, 643-6111. I don't want you to be okay with your floor. I want you to love it.
Which company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use here at the 93.9 Studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Steve, I know we're only going to have you in here for a few more minutes. You want to give me any shout outs?
Yes, actually, I would like to. Sorry, I was fixing a MetaQuest all at the same time.
Multitasking.
Yeah, multitasking. Yeah, I do want to give a quick shout out though, man. Shout out to my friends out of Tri-State Men's Health. Get over there. Listen, I'm gonna get over there today, get my shot, man. Everything's feeling good, down a decent amount of weight, almost over 30 pounds. Feeling good, had a great time. Like I said, worked out every day on vacation because I have that want to do that again. You know, it's more than just a physical. I mean, just the want to that you kind of lose, you know, with some of that. And I got all that because I went over there and I got started on testosterone. And is what they did was I went in, I got a 30-minute appointment. I was in and out. It was super quick. They took my blood. They said, okay, this is your problem. Low testosterone. So what I did was I said, okay, well, I'm going to sign up for that today. And they waived that $99 fee. I signed up for that. I've been on it now for going on 3-4 months and just feeling amazing. You know, felt good at the beach. Just, you know, had a good time, kind of was able to, just confident. I mean, my body's not great, you know. I mean, yeah, but you know, just
feel progress.
You feel good, man. Yeah, and it's like, man, you see a difference, you know. So it was good. But yeah, get out there, check them out. Go to tristatemenshealth.com. Try their low T quiz. It's 10 questions. It'll take you just about 2 minutes. It's yes or no answers. Very simple stuff. And if any of that applies to you, head over there, check them out. Tell me you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.
Oh, okay, your short pregame football pregame show.
I won't even get into the nuts and bolts of it, man. It's a game Louisville has to win. Not has to win as far as, well, the program's in shambles now, or not has to win as though they couldn't still find a way to make this a solid season. But they have to win to keep, I think you
like aesthetically confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I think what always happens is Louisville has a big year, and then they follow it up with kind of a dud. It's happened all of Louisville's history, and you're still at a point where I don't think you're in dud territory yet. But if you lose tomorrow and you drop 3 in a row and you fall to 500, then you're in dud territory, you know, where it's like, okay, I mean, we've still got some pretty tough games ahead of us here.
So it's like a swing state game.
Yeah, it really is, because then you lose tomorrow, you kind of start counting games. You're like, oh, I mean, Stanford, maybe. Can I get to 6? Like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going 0 to 100 there, but it's like, you do kind of start to think like maybe Pitt, Stanford, and Boston College gets me to 6. I don't, you know, so, but You win tomorrow. You look good. Virginia's a 4-1 team that just beat Boston College. You say, okay, we feel pretty good, man. Like, all right, you go in there, you get a dub. Now we're coming back here and we got a chance to get back on track, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy because it feels like when you lose 2 in a row and feel like you gave 2 in a row away, you think, okay, well, it's all over. Well, you'll get an opportunity to kind of get back on track with the win over Miami. And it's like, okay, so that's what I mean when I say it's amazing.
Isn't it amazing how just two touchdowns?
Oh my God.
It makes the whole just a world of difference.
It absolutely does. And how one game can change perception. Tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow you can go to 4-2 or you can go to 3-3. There's a massive difference.
Huge difference.
and it's one game. But you
know what the average spread is in an NFL game?
By the way, Nick, I haven't seen a spread on this game, but if anybody has it, all right, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'll pull one up.
I believe it's 9.5 or something like that.
Us?
Yep. Steve, you know what an average spread is in an NFL game? It's like 4.5 points.
4 maybe.
Yeah, right? And when you think about that, like what would be college? College, an average spread is probably 7.5.
Yeah.
Sounds
well, I mean, nobody had the Cowboys winning this weekend. I mean, let me pump my fist over that a little bit.
Oh yeah, we never played Dallas.
I mean, last week when they won, I mean, they're going to win this weekend easy. I'm not worried about that. But last week when they were playing the Steelers, I mean, you're going to Pittsburgh, you're playing down Lawrence, down Bland, down Diggs. Well, Diggs was hurt, but I think he ended up playing a little bit. You're down Micah Parsons. You know, you're like, they're screwed. Like, there's no way they're going to win this game. And then they go in there and win the game because it's the NFL.
And you give them
you know, it's like, yeah, it's the NFL,
sports.
man.
Speaking of
7, by the way.
7 is
Louisville's laying 7.
Okay.
According to DraftKings.
Did you see that? Why even have a fish? Look, I'm gonna wait till Nate is not in the area. Why
What's
even
the
have
Cowboys spread this weekend, by the way, too, Nick? Sorry.
What's the Cowboys spread?
Cowboys spread?
Cowboys should be favored by what, 12, 13?
You do know Jalen Reeves-Maybin is playing, right? He's healthy.
I hope so. I hope he's starting.
Steve,
Trying to shake your confidence now.
Why do they
Good.
Why do they even have officials and reviews? If I watch that Seattle ball bounce up and I watch his finger bend backwards.
Oh my God.
No, not injury wise. Like they said the ball didn't hit the Seattle player.
Yeah.
The ball hit the Seattle player's hands and you reviewed it.
Yeah.
And on the review, you can clearly see the
his hand
ball.
recoiled.
Yeah, recoil. Thank you for that. You could see his hand recoil in multiple angles.
Marcus, look, you're talking to a man who literally spent 20 minutes on the beach showing my father-in-law that your shin and knee aren't down at the same time. So I look like a psychopath out there.
Fair enough. It's like so I'm preaching to the choir on this one.
Yeah. So yes.
I'm just like, I was watching it. Like I said, I had no dog in the fight. But I was just you would look at me and say, Marcus, like, are you a Seattle guy? Or, are you no. I know the referee has got to I'm losing sports confidence.
Yeah.
You just can't. Well, because replay is in there that if Louisville, because again, let me say it like this, man. I think I said it yesterday. I don't care. Louisville made a lot of plays to lose that game, but they made the play to get the ball back
to win the game.
And you said on the field, they got the ball back. Now, the only way you're supposed to be able to overturn that is if you can guarantee that call was wrong. We have clear evidence. We messed that up. Boom. You did not. You did not have